You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, let me do this intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the smartest guys in marketing with T Diddy and Chris Nanny.
What? No.
T Diddy and Chris Nanny. That's so good.
See money.
Nah, dude, your Nanny fits you, man. I like that.
All right, bro. Whatever. All right, this is a mini episode, and in the mini episode, we're talking about some bite-sized goodness, and
Like pizza bites.
pizza bites. Ooh, pizza bites.
Yeah,
That
so-
sounds good,
We're talking about celebrity advertising.
bro. I used to eat pizza bites in college, literally every day, because I was so poor.
Chris made the comment like 6 months ago that he's like, I want our advertising to be so good that I'm like stalked and I have to have a bodyguard. And I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And then last week, it happened to me.
Dun 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 dun.
I was walking.
He woke up and someone was standing at the foot of his bed.
That's not true. It happened to me. I was walking out of the gym and this SUV drives over. He says, Taylor Welch.
This van that says free candy.
No. This is a true
Taylor's
story.
like, oh, free candy.
Hey,
Yes.
this is a true story. This actually happened. I called Chris and I was like, bro, I can't
I was
believe
traveling
this
back
just
from
happened.
Montana and you're like blowing me up. Like I thought you literally were kidnapped or something.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to tell him the story. Then let's tell him like the three keys because we're going to do some teaching in this episode.
Did we actually give them the headline of this episode?
Yeah, celebrity advertising.
Cool. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you were reminiscing
Sorry.
about pizza bites. So, anyways, I walk out. This SUV drives over. He's like, Taylor Welch. And I looked back and I was like, hello? And I'm like limping to my car because I just made a massive mistake last weekend with my legs. I was like lifting a little too much. And so they're all like just not working. So I'm like limping to my car and I'm like, I'm about to freaking get robbed. So I like start walking faster and he drives up. He's like, Taylor. I was like, hello? He's like, dude, I was wondering if you worked out at FAC. I was like, I didn't recognize who it was. Long story short, it's this guy who's been listening to our podcast and he saw the smartest guy in marketing walking out of the gym and had to go talk to him. So
Smartest guy in marketing number 2.
yeah, well, he saw one of the smartest guys in marketing. And this
So what
happened
did
to
you
you
do?
a couple.
What did you do though?
I just stood there and I was like, hey,
Did you like start wetting your pants?
no. Because then he was like, dude, you're so much bigger than Chris.
Oh my god.
And then
that's
I was
such a
like,
lie.
he's got to be listening to like our stuff. I was like, dude, I want you to message Chris right now and tell him how big my arms are. And he just started laughing. And then a car pulled around behind him and he had to go. And I was like, all right, man, good to see you.
So
And
hold on.
I went to my car.
This guy didn't work out at your gym.
No.
He literally like he thought you might work out there and was waiting in the parking lot for you.
Yeah.
And then you were like hobbling out of the gym
Yeah.
like a crippled
And he pulled up.
because
Yeah.
you were squatting like 100.
Times 10.
And he pulled up and he's like, Taylor Welch.
Yeah. And so then he pulls into a parking spot. And he's like, dude, while we got 30 seconds, I run an SEO company. And I was like, bro, you should just become a client if you want help. So anyways, we ended up.
So he
talking
was
for like
asking
4
for
or 5
advice?
minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
But
And then
this
you tried
happened to
get in your
you.
car.
I tried to get in my car and he was like right there. But here's the thing. Like, if you've ever seen the inside of a Tesla, that's not shocking because he probably, he
It's
saw
not
the
that
screen.
impressive. We're just being honest.
He saw the screen. Dude,
He saw the iPad.
You're literally drunk right now. It's not that impressive. We picked up my Tesla and Chris was in town and we're driving down the highway and literally Chris is screaming like a girl and he's the one driving. Can't let off the accelerator because he's got like 4 Gs on him.
That's not a weird.
Bro, I just don't like it when you insult my
Sorry, it's pretty cool car.
things.
If you want to drive like from the north part of town to the south.
So yeah, celebrity marketing. This happened to you, right? A couple months ago in the bathroom.
Yep.
At a conference.
Yeah, I was literally like standing there, just like minding my own business, taking care of business. The guy just like looked over at, like he just kept looking over at me. I'm like, hey, bro, what's up, man? Like, yeah, cool. Nothing weird about that. And then he just goes, are you Chris Evans? I was like, yeah. Like, that's kind of like the weirdest place to do that. It happened at Starbucks too. Someone in my town, someone walked up to me, said, hey, Chris Evans, Traffic and Funnels. Yeah.
Yeah. Or sometimes one time I walked behind someone's laptop at Starbucks and they were watching our webinar. And then I just like left as soon as I could. But honestly, like, dude, celebrity advertising, we're getting to the place where like, you know, people are starting to recognize greatness when they see it. We're about to hit up. Should we tell people what we're about to do with our marketing, or should we keep that secret?
I don't know. I feel like we can kind of just keep that on the
We'll keep it on the low end. All right. So you may not want to be in a place where you're like, you want weird stuff like that to happen to you.
I mean, hold on. We don't want like legit weirdos.
No.
People who aren't crazy, that's cool.
Yeah. But there is an element of like being able to celebritize, if that's a word, your advertising, to where you become kind of this, you know, someone joined yesterday and got into our workshop. And what did he say? Like, I feel like you guys are going to descend.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah.
And bring me up with you. I'm like, no, bro.
You're ascending. You're going to ascend up to us. But that's like the positioning we've kind of put into our advertising, is the bling. And so if you're not kind of creating a celebrity out of yourself in your marketing, then there's a good chance that you're losing out on, you know, a lot of potential revenue. That doesn't mean celebrities are not larger than life in the sense of like they never make mistakes or they're not authentic. You know, by celebrity, I mean like there's an aura of like that person can take me and lead me to the promised land. And there's a little bit of a mysterious aura about them, things like that. Right.
Well, I think the key to like why building a celebrity status or celebrity presence in your marketplace is it all comes down to trust and rapport. When you are like in a celebrity status, people feel like they know you, they feel like they can trust you, and you have rapport with them. And so in that situation, you never have to convince somebody to do business with you because you already have the core elements of what it takes to do business: likability, trust, rapport. So that's why if you want to leverage, you know, everything that is available to you, building celebrity status in your marketplace can be extremely valuable. And that's why companies hire celebrities to sell their products, because people know them, they like them, and they trust them.
Trust them.
So what are the three keys if someone wants to build this in their market?
Bro, I don't like how you just cut me off just now.
Sorry, dude. I'm just like ready to go.
I mean,
I know you're going on vacation. You're like already like halfway there.
I expect an apology in front of all of our listeners.
I mean, bro, you're wearing sweat shorts. Like you're just letting yourself go.
Dude, it's because I'm going to go to the gym over lunch and I didn't want to change. If we're getting honest right now.
Wow, that's like really honest.
All right, so 3 keys. Let's talk about 3 keys to being able to inject celebrity status into your marketing. Inject. Gosh, dude, I am a copywriter. That is a good ass word. All right, sorry. The first key is...
Oh my gosh. I can't even handle this right now.
The first key is mystery. You got to put some mystery. So, have you ever been reading one of our emails, and we'll say something like, you know, this is kind of how we figured this out. ... More on that later, and then we'll keep going through the email, and then we'll never tell you what we were talking about. All right,
get your hopes up.
Literally, like maybe slightly manipulative, but very effective.
Oh my gosh!
No. Mystery is when you don't share it all right away. And you're constantly giving people something, but there are pockets of things that they kind of want to figure out. There are pockets of things that because like what our brains psychologically are naturally wired to do is to fill in the gaps and answer questions. And so there are times as marketers when we're answering questions, but we're also creating new questions. That way it keeps you kind of addicted and hooked. And that doesn't mean that we do this in a negative or derogatory way. We are nothing if not totally committed to helping people make the right decisions. But when you can inject mystery into your marketing to where there's a vagueness sometimes about you, and there's like a little bit of, there are gaps where people have questions about things that you do or personality traits that you have. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Another way to another example is a really good example, I'd say, is, owning a Tesla. Taylor's 28 years old and he owns a car that's over $100,000.
Why did you just tell people how old I was, bro?
Because, man, I'm just proud
I
of
made
you.
a commitment to not tell anybody how old I was because then they don't listen to me.
They do, bro. They trust you.
Yeah.
Because you're like a celebrity.
142K.
Now, here's the thing. Don't go out and just lease a $100,000 car, right? But it's something that is kind of
credit.
Yeah, don't take that advice. That's very mysterious though, because there are not a lot of people in their 20s who own a car like that, right? And so people naturally are going to wonder, what is he doing to own a car like that? That's very mysterious. There's a lot of questions about that. It's he must be doing something right. I mean, he partnered with Chris Evans, obviously.
Yeah, I would say likewise. Chris is 47 years old and he drives a minivan, and people are like, I thought you would be more along than this.
I thought you'd be further along.
There's mystery there too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is a story. I mean, I do have a minivan. That's what my wife drives. All my friends make fun of me about it. But yeah, I actually drive a Jeep, which I love. But that is really interesting. My whole focus is family and being able to create experiences. I think there are people who relate to that and how I accomplished that in my life.
And the $1 million house you're about to build.
Yeah.
That'll be mysterious. But yeah, that's a good point. It's definitely a good point. Cool. Next one.
So real
Anything
quick,
else to add there?
Yeah, just the story of your life that other people want. They're going to have the thought, how did they accomplish that? How did they do that? How did they achieve that? And so that's something that you should talk about, not necessarily in a douchey, direct way, like some people that we know about online, but in a legit, authentic way.
Yeah, because I don't actually ever talk really about it. In fact, we just met a new couple at church a couple weeks ago, and they were telling me about how they have one of the new Lexus hybrids. They're amazing gas mileage, super, super quiet. And I was like, that's awesome. Love Lexus. And they're like, yeah, it's we get 90 miles a gallon and blah, blah, blah. And we went to dinner and I rolled up in a Tesla, and the dude was like, you have a Tesla? I was like, yeah. And he's like, bro, you let me sit there and talk about a hybrid and my gas mileage and you have a Tesla. I was like, well, dude, you don't just go around and be like, hey man, good to meet you. By the way, I drive a Tesla. That's weird, Yeah. So I feel actually comparatively, we're super low key on all that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll talk about our hair all day long, but we're not going to necessarily be like, oh, I'm building $1 million house and I drive this. And, that's not our style.
Right.
But people see it. They definitely see it.
That's good.
Cool. Number two.
I'm pretty sure, bro, that I said that first.
I'm going to let you do this one because I feel like whatever the other person is better at, the other person should announce it. So,
all right, well, I'll let you go. Likability.
making people like you. How do you do that?
I think one thing that we're really good at is making fun of ourselves and making fun of each other. And there's so many people in the marketplace that try to paint such a perfect picture. And let's just be honest, that ain't real life.
No.
I don't think that it serves people well to just present this picture of being so polished. Now listen, with that being said, if it's something that's not natural for you, what are you doing, man? He's literally, he has so much trash on his floor, he's just throwing it around.
That's not true, dude. I just got a bookcase and there was a box in the floor. Gosh.
If it's not something that's natural for you and it feels really, really, really awkward, then you can't, probably can't do it. But being cool and sharing your downfalls and the things that don't work out. With that being said, though, I think you can't take that too far to where it sounds like a pity party.
Yeah.
Which I've seen people do.
I think just the value of being self-deprecating a little bit on this and being able to laugh at your mistakes. That makes people like you. Being able to make people laugh is going to make people like you.
Yes.
But then everybody has a unique personality, dude. And I think this comes down to knowing your style and owning your style. Because if Jeff Walker tried to be self-deprecating like us, then it probably wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because he's just too nice of a person. And his brand and his persona is built around being the wise sage,
Mm-hmm.
And so
seeming sincere.
Super sincere, would probably,
which we don't know him personally.
Yeah.
That's what the vibe you get.
Whereas guys like us, we can be pretty self-deprecating. But then like a buddy of ours, Sam, who's like not that way at all.
Yeah.
He would never make fun of himself.
That's because he's too good for everybody else.
Bro, you like looking at other things while we're recording this?
Don't worry about it, man.
So making people laugh, making people kind of engage in your story, making people cry, mystery, likability. Anything else to add on that one? No. I think the biggest thing here on likability is just like know your style and just own your style.
Go all in.
You got to figure that out. Chris is starting to fade, so let's hit this third one.
Unless your style is just like super annoying, then we should talk.
And you should just like work at Starbucks.
Give up.
Number 1, mystery. Don't share it all right away. Number 2, likability, making people laugh and like you. Number 3 is so mysterious. It's so mysterious. It's top secret.
It's top secret. We can't give you number 3.
We'll share it to you on maybe the next episode.
They're like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Very serious.
Very serious. See, we drink our own Kool-Aid. We eat our own dog food. We wear our own slippers.
We wear our own sweat shorts to the office.
Celebrity advertising. You heard it first at smartestguysinmarketing.com.
No, really, there's not a .com.
We should own that domain, though.
We do, bro. All right, guys. Go get your free gift.
People are literally like, what the F? What is number 3?
You guys are going to have to wait.
All right.
TrafficandFunnels.com/gift. Go subscribe to the podcast. Go leave a review. Go tell your mom and dad, your brother and sister, all your family and friends about this podcast.
My mom has already left a review.
Dude, your mom's killing it. She is literally our number 1 fan. I'm going to buy her a shirt that says number 1 fan. Peace.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.